If you're working hard, but your bank account still feels empty, you're not alone. The truth is, most people don't stay broke because they don't earn enough. They stay broke because of hidden money traps they don't even notice. These mistakes are like tiny leaks in a bucket. No matter how much water you pour in, it keeps draining out. And here's the kicker. Some of these mistakes are so common. You might be making them right now without realizing it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 15 costly money mistakes that can keep you broke forever. Stick with me until the very end, because mistake number 15 is one that even wealthy people overlook, and it can wipe out everything you've built. I've spent years studying financial habits, and I've seen these same patterns ruin lives. Today, I'll break them down so you can avoid them and finally take control of your money. Welcome to Wealth Pal, a place where future exceptionally successful and wealthy individuals gain an unfair advantage. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so as to never miss out on a future life-changing video. Without further ado, here are 15 costly money mistakes that can keep you broke forever. Number 1. Carrying high-interest credit card balances. Carrying a balance on a credit card might feel harmless, but it's one of the fastest ways to stay broke. Credit cards often charge interest rates of 18%, 20%, or even higher. That means if you owe $1,000 and only pay the minimum, you could end up paying back 2 or 3 times that amount over the years. It's like trying to climb a hill while someone keeps piling rocks in your backpack. You'll never reach the top. The longer you carry the balance, the more money you throw away in interest instead of building wealth. The fix? Pay off your balance in full each month. If you already have debt, attack the highest interest card first. Every dollar you pay down is a dollar that stops working against you. Number 2, not having an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. A flat tire, a broken phone, or a sudden medical bill can hit when you least expect it. Without an emergency fund, even a small problem can push you straight into debt. Imagine your car breaking down and you don't have cash saved. You're forced to swipe a credit card, and suddenly that $500 repair turns into $700 or more with interest. An emergency fund is like a safety net. It keeps you from falling into the debt trap every time life throws a curveball. The goal isn't huge at first. Start with $500, then build toward 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Think of it as buying peace of mind. When you have that cushion, surprises become bumps in the road, not financial disasters. Number 3, not investing at all. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking saving money is enough. The truth is, if your money just sits in a bank account, inflation slowly eats away at its value. Imagine leaving $100 under your mattress for 10 years. When you finally pull out, it won't buy nearly as much as it once did. That's what happens when you don't invest. Investing is how you make your money grow instead of shrink. Stocks, index funds, real estate. These are tools that let your dollars work while you sleep. You don't need to be rich to start. Even small amounts add up over time, thanks to compound growth. The key is to start early and stay consistent. By not investing, you're letting time slip away, and time is the most powerful wealth-building tool you'll ever have. Number 4, avoiding financial education. One of the most damaging mistakes is ignoring financial education. Many people spend years learning math, science, or history, but never take the time to understand how money really works. Without that knowledge, it's easy to fall into traps like bad debt, poor investments, or overspending. Avoiding financial education is like trying to play a sport without knowing the rules. You'll keep losing and not even understand why. The truth is, money skills aren't complicated, but they do require attention. Reading books, listening to podcasts, or watching trusted financial channels can teach you how to budget, invest, and grow wealth. Even 15 minutes a day of learning can change your future. Remember, ignorance is expensive, but knowledge pays you back forever. Number 5, spending more as your income rises. This mistake is called lifestyle creep, and it's sneaky. You get a raise, a bonus, or a better job, and instead of saving or investing the extra money, you upgrade your life. Suddenly, The old car isn't good enough, the apartment feels too small, and dinners out become the norm. Before you know it, your expenses rise to match your income, and you're stuck in the same paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, just with fancier stuff. The danger is that no matter how much you earn, you'll always feel broke if you keep spending more. The solution is simple but powerful. Lock in your lifestyle and let your income grow past it. Save or invest the difference. That way, every raise becomes a step toward freedom, not another chain tying you down. Wealth comes from discipline, not just dollars. Number 6, buying more house than you can afford. For many people, a home is the biggest purchase they'll ever make. But buying more house than you can afford is like putting a ball and chain on your finances. The dream of a big house with extra rooms and fancy finishes can quickly turn into a nightmare when a mortgage, taxes, and maintenance eat up most of your paycheck. Suddenly, you're house rich but cash poor, living in a nice place but struggling to pay bills or save for the future. A home should give you stability, not stress. The smart move is to buy a house that fits your budget comfortably, leaving room for savings, emergencies, and fun. Remember, a smaller home with financial freedom beats a mansion that keeps you broke. Don't let your dream home become the reason you can't afford your dreams. Number 7, gambling or lottery addiction. Gambling and lottery tickets promise excitement and the chance of a big win, but the odds are stacked against you. Casinos, betting apps, and lotteries are designed to make money for the house, not for you. For most people, gambling becomes a slow leak in their wallet, $20 here, $50 there, until it adds up to thousands over time. The danger is that it feels harmless at first, but chasing losses can spiral into a serious financial trap. Think of it like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. No matter how much you add, it keeps draining away. The smarter play is to treat gambling as entertainment only, with a strict limit, or avoid it altogether. Instead of betting on luck, bet on yourself. Invest in skills, savings, or assets that actually grow your wealth. That's how you win long term. Number 8, falling for scams or unregulated investments. Scams and shady investments are everywhere, and they often look tempting. Maybe it's a friend promising guaranteed returns, or an online ad saying you can double your money overnight. The truth is, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Scammers prey on hope and fear, and once they have your money, it's gone. Even unregulated investments that aren't outright scams can be dangerous because there's no safety net if things go wrong. Think of it like building a house on sand. It might look fine at first, but it can collapse at any moment. The smart move is to stick with trusted, regulated options and always do your homework before investing. Ask questions, read the fine print, and never rush. Protecting your money is just as important as growing it, and caution is your best defense. Number 9, putting all your money in one stock or asset. It might feel exciting to go all in on one stock, one piece of real estate, or even one type of cryptocurrency. But putting all your money in a single place is like standing on one leg. If it gets kicked out, you fall hard. Markets can change overnight. A company can collapse, a housing market can crash, or a coin can lose value in minutes. When all your money is tied to one thing, you risk losing everything in one blow. That's why diversification is so important. Spreading your money across different assets, stocks, bonds, real estate, and even cash savings protects you from disaster. It may not feel as thrilling as betting big, but it's how wealth survives and grows. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, while all or nothing often ends in nothing. Number 10, failing to invest in new skills. Your greatest asset isn't your house, your car, or even your bank account. It's you. Yet many people stop learning once they finish school, and that's a costly mistake. The world changes fast. Jobs that existed 10 years ago are gone, and new ones are being created every day. If you don't keep upgrading your skills, you risk being left behind in a career that doesn't grow or pay well. Think of your skills like tools in a toolbox. The more you have, the more valuable you become. Learning doesn't have to mean going back to college. It could be an online course, certification, or even reading books that sharpen your thinking. Every new skill increases your earning power and opens doors to better opportunities. Investing in yourself pays the highest return because no one can ever take it away. Number 11, staying in a dead-end job too long. Loyalty is a good trait, but when it comes to your career, staying in a dead-end job for too long can cost you years of growth and thousands of dollars. Many people stay because it feels safe or because they're afraid of change. But if your job doesn't challenge you, pay you fairly, or offer room to grow, it's holding you back. Think of it like sitting on a train that never leaves the station. You're waiting, but you're not moving forward. The danger is that while you stay stuck, others are learning new skills, moving up, and increasing their income. The solution is to regularly evaluate your career path. If you're not advancing, start networking, upgrading your skills, and looking for better opportunities. Your time is valuable. Don't waste it in a place that doesn't value you. Number 12, not tracking expenses. One of the simplest but most damaging mistakes is not knowing where your money goes. If you don't track your expenses, it's easy for small purchases to quietly drain your wallet. A coffee here, a streaming subscription there, and suddenly hundreds of dollars are gone each month without you realizing it. Think of it like trying to fill a bucket without noticing the holes at the bottom. You'll never get ahead. The danger is that when you don't measure, you can't manage. The solution is simple. Write down every expense or use a budgeting app that does it for you. Once you see the numbers, you'll spot patterns and know where to cut back. Tracking expenses gives you control, and control is the first step toward building wealth. Remember, money slips away silently unless you shine a light on it. Number 13, leasing cars endlessly or buying new cars that depreciate instantly. Cars are one of the fastest depreciating purchases you can make. The moment you drive a brand new car off the lot, it loses thousands of dollars in value. Leasing might seem like a smart option because the monthly payments look smaller, but in reality, you're paying for something you'll never own. It's like renting a shiny toy over and over again. When the lease ends, you have nothing to show for it. Over time, endless leases or buying new cars every few years can drain tens of thousands of dollars that could have been invested or saved. The smarter move is to buy a reliable used car, keep it well maintained, and drive it for years. A car should get you from point A to point B, not keep you broke. Remember, wealth is built by avoiding flashy traps, not chasing them. Number 14, skipping health insurance. Skipping health insurance might feel like a way to save money, but it's one of the riskiest financial moves you can make. A single accident, surgery, or hospital stay can cost thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Without insurance, those bills land directly on your shoulders, and they can wipe out years of savings in an instant. Medical debt is one of the leading causes of bankruptcy, and it often hits people who thought they were healthy enough to skip coverage. Think of health insurance as a shield. You hope you never need it, but when life throws the unexpected, it protects you from financial disaster. Even a basic plan is better than none. Protecting your health is protecting your wealth, because no matter how much you earn or save, one medical emergency can undo it all. Number 15, not having a will, beneficiaries, or estate basics. Many people avoid thinking about wills or estate planning because it feels uncomfortable, but skipping this step can undo everything you've worked for. Without a will or clear beneficiaries, the government decides where your money and property go, and it may not be to the people you love. Families can end up fighting in court, and your hard-earned assets can get eaten up by legal fees. Think of it like building a beautiful house, but never putting a lock on the door. Anyone could walk in and take what's inside. The solution is simple. Create a basic will, name beneficiaries on your accounts, and review them every few years. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Planning ahead ensures your money goes exactly where you want it to, protecting your family and your legacy. So there you have it, 15 costly money mistakes that can quietly keep you broke forever. The truth is, most people don't fail financially because of one big disaster. It's the small, repeated choices that slowly drain their wealth. But here's the good news. Once you see these traps, you can avoid them. Every mistake you dodge puts you one step closer to financial freedom. Think of it like this. Money mistakes are expensive, but knowledge is free if you act on it. So, which of these mistakes have you made before? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're turning things around. And if you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this with someone who needs to see it. Remember, wealth isn't about luck, it's about choices. And today, you just made a smarter one. Until next time, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.